Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Yes, No, Maybe So, to the final part of my Biomutant walkthrough. Welcome back. Here we are at the end. Ladies and gents, thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Alright, it's time to take down Lupin. Lupin the Third. It's funny. I love anime so much. I just cannot. There's just some anime. I mean, I watch a lot of anime and a lot of freaking crap anime.
You can make something.
A lot of amazing anime, lots of great anime, amazing anime, masterpiece quality, bad, good, or whatever. One anime that people, love so much is Lupin the Third, or Lupin the Third. I just cannot get into it. I don't know why. It's just I tried watching the spin-off I'm about to butcher her name, Fujo Mine, the really mature one and whatnot. I watched that one, which I mean it was really good, but I'm just like, you know, a show like that should be right up my alley. Master Thief. I mean, it's probably because there's not like a through line in the story. Like it's not alternate story. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a something story. There's not like a one full like arc in the series. There might be like a 2-3 episode thing that's all connected.
Tread carefully here. This is Lupin's camp.
But yeah, there might be like 2 or 3 episodes that are like connected, but other than that, it's like all separate. I'm gonna give part 5 a chance. I've come for you, Lupin.
Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. Just so. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours.
Oh. Let's end this once and for all. Oh God. Oh God. That hurt. Cool. Ouch. It's like that one scene in the Jet Li movie. Is that movie good? Alright, I dodged that one. Oh. God. Is that a piece of turkey leg? That won't help you, Lupa. Oh.
A smart foe would leave now. Knock it downtown.
Tool. God, jeez.
At peak of power. Running low. Punch time.
Oh. This is for the mamas. Ooh. God, Jesus. Ooh. Fighting with 2 nails, huh? Oh. Action shot. Oh, come on. I dodged backwards. You guys saw that. Oh. 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 Tool. What the?
You've got more than a flesh wound.
That's why I said dedicate aim button. Get your initial upcycle weapon. That little rinky dink. Okay. Is he dead? Well, I thought the dude was like, hey, the freaking thing is in your, the choice is yours to either take revenge on him or not. I didn't choose to do anything. And the tree just captured him, but he's not moving. Okay. I was gonna let him live. I understand why he did it. It was unfair. Man. My Muma or my Mummy or my Momsy, whatever the freak her mom's name is in this freaking game, she was an asshole. I feel like I saw this story plot before in either in another video game or in an anime. I can't tell.
You don't get to wander below ground like this every day.
Actually, yes, every day because I've been here like 4 freaking times doing the same thing. So shut up, automaton. What? It's true.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last Worldeater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war. He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the Worldeaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last Worldeater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately, he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the Northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest Worldeater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the Worldeater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. So, says you covered the important things already.
The thing that makes me want to freaking break my Xbox One controller in half and throw it at my 40-inch Roku TV that my mom won at a raffle at her job a few years ago during Christmas at her workplace is freaking whatchamacallit, ladies and gents. Why not just give me...
It's quieter here, away from the sky.
Shut up, automaton. And why not just give me all the quests to handle this, then let me handle the Worldeater stuff, all the Worldeater stuff at the end. That's what I wanted to do. Like, let me help. Like, freaking Out of Date should just told me everyone who needed help with the Worldeater that I'll handle all those quests. Then at the final video, which this is the final video, ladies and gents, I'll just take on all the Worldeaters. But instead, we did 3 Worldeaters last video and the last one this video. Plus the freaking setup as well. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious. Plus it's just the same thing over and over and over again. That's why it would have fit more. It would have fit more last video of us gathering materials and all that stuff in the video before that, actually. But no, we had to do 2. After the first 2 Worldeaters come back, we get another Worldeater unlock. Then we have to face Lupin. It's just like we could have done that at the end. It's weird. All right, we're close to the Wiz.
You need to show your mount who's boss.
No, I don't, man. Me and my mount, we're homies. I didn't show you I didn't show you who's boss, or Wait, I need to show you who's boss. There we go. I need to say it like that. Freaking my grammar speech didn't make any darn freaking sense.
For Wiz while you're here. Let's see.
Didn't make any sense what I was saying. I show you boss? Show you boss? What? Oh man. What? Hey, I have energy today, ladies and gents. I'm recording at 7:20 in the afternoon. It's at 1 in the morning. There's a difference. Wait, hold up. Ninjutsu.
Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod? Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go, but says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. They've been here for you since you were a kidling, but when you left, you also chose to distance yourself from everyone that cared for you. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course. Ultimately, it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action.
Hard to find any shadows now.
Correct, and we can always make more.
Well, there has to be a way to stop that.
Turn off the lights. No shadows then.
That's not what I meant.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent. Impressed that you fought so hard to keep the world spinning. Thinks you were smart to join with the Myriad. They have a rainbow of ways to approach any problem. Thinks that kind of diversity brings strength. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths, but there's something else down there too, gnawing at the Tree of Life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-go-in. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister. Getting that tool will help turn around the situation for sure. It'll definitely help him unshut the hatch.
We need a tongue twister? Or we need to look for a mecha fingo. Goodness gracious, these names. Oh, wrong way.
It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's.
You are a mechanical grasshopper. Don't let me shove it in the oven. You know what I mean? All right. We're gonna be hoofing it. Hoofing. Yeah. All right. Hey, get up, homie. We got things to do. Let's ride. It's like I'm like freaking God, I was about to say Mel Gibson, but no. Who's the freaking dude from 10,000 BC, that movie? I mean, the answer is I have no freaking clue because I haven't watched 10,000 BC in over 10 years. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are getting close to our destination. Alright, thread this needle. Alright, I'm gonna have to get off of you. Did you just fall in the water? Good, you deserve it. Little bastard. I'm good like that. What? It's not my fault. It freaking fell. I didn't do nothing wrong. I just let it. Okay. Look for Mecha Fingro and the Mecha Stadium. I'm gonna have to take these things down.
Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here.
Yep. Light them up, cowboy. Again, an aiming button will come in mighty handy right now. Because the thing that's actually aiming is the red thing on the screen right there. It's not the actual reticle right here. It's a red thing. My question is, what the hell? Oh Lord, is the what is the point?
It's a fine way to ride.
Right. Or I don't know what Arthur Morgan says. And I love Red Dead Redemption 2 so freaking much.
Nothing's simple. It's locked. Couldn't just be open, eh?
Well. Have ourselves a doozy over here. That can come all the way over here. Drop down.
Gonna need a key of some kind.
Okay, let's turn this way. Turn
Just a
that
few
way.
moves left. Make them count.
Okay. I know the puzzles of this game aren't like the end of the world, the no biggie. I mean, definitely the one with the axes a couple of videos ago. But it's just like, again, action RPG. Why is there freaking mini-game puzzles in your game?
Wow,
Like, no.
lucky.
No.
You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's too much distress. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too. Wonder what you could make with that.
Alright, cool. Because I want to fast travel back. You okay there, buddy? Pet and keep creature, even though you don't keep the creature. You let it go. Wait, I guess wait, did I keep it? Last time I just let it go. Why?
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, but in this case you want to keep things intact, so it won't leak once you get undersurf. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the minute. Wiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rails.
Okay, he's at the end of the line. Nope, wrong way. Oh, nope, I don't want to go that way. I don't come by the stairs. Voice crack.
It's time to create your own path.
Yeah, if you say so. Am I? I figure out if I'm actually on my way out. What's the point of this? Well, let me see if I can fast travel where I need to go. Yip, yip, in a hip, hip.
You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo Choo here.
My man Choo Choo. Oh, hold on, my man. Let me take a piss on this signpost.
Let's see.
Yeah, mark it like dogs do. I want to do... Cats do the same thing.
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked onto a darker path. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on? Thinks everyone has. No one's perfect every time. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug around. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Says sometimes life runs off the rails, but it's always better when they're good and greased. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wingnut to get back on track. Wingnuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him. Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way.
Bet you can see clearly now.
Oh, that much light isn't good for you.
Oh, you're just afraid it'll burn you to ash and you'll blow away.
I'm not. Well, not that much.
You should be.
What just happened? Why didn't we bring up the fact that we need grease from this dude or whatever? I don't get it. Whatever.
Mush mush.
Mush mush. And away we go. Down to the path of the other way. That didn't make any sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just words. Stay strong, man. We are almost done with this bullshit. I mean, it could have been a lot longer for me if I didn't choose if I didn't choose to finish that conquest. Oh my god. We're almost there. I'll run from here. My steed, stay there until I get back. This is good for my glutes. E for energy, exercise. Wait, yeah. Nope, I did not need to figure out did exercise and energy started with the E. I knew that.
The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever.
It better not be.
You can smell the must down here.
Oh, God. I missed. About to say, was there another guy down here? Mercenary Jap. Gotta get some, gotta get some, gotta get some. Okay, well, that pathway was locked. But wait, did he tell me to come down here, actually? You lying. Oh my god.
Knock it all around.
Come here. Hoo-ah. Hello there. Oh, God. Okay, this is the pathway you've chosen. But today I chose violence. Where did that meme come from? Uh-oh. I've been seeing that meme go around for the past few months, like choosing violence.
Wow, wow, wow.
I don't get it. I mean, I understand the meme, but I meant to say, but I don't know where it came from. Granted, I don't know the origins of most memes. Even though I'm in that age bracket where I should know, I'm 26. But
just a few moves left. Make them count.
of course, there had to be another one. Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Wait, I don't. Did I pick it up? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't remember, but okay. I take that as a W. Fast travel, engage! Boom, 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 boom. Just imagine if fast traveling really did make that noise. That'd be pretty cool.
Choo-Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. But he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. It's on the cart. He wants to keep it close by. In general, you won't have much time to act in case of an emergency. Choo-Choo says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. It's a versatile tool from the bygone, a last of its kind, so don't let it go to waste. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need greasing to open. Says there's no better person to use it. Glad the rails led you right here.
Everything's so bright.
I mean, sure, if you like that sort of thing.
Just close your eyes if reality's too much for you.
You're too much for me.
Only because you're not used to watching a winner.
Choo-Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Says talking to you was interesting. You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo-Choo has no use for it now. Choo-Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the right place. He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though, the easier it is to travel with friends. Choo Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a chug that thing must be, and no rails needed. Needs no rails, no roads, nothing but air. The world's on the mend, so no need to leave it. But just think of all the places the Ark could take you. Says he's happy to see the Ark in your hands. Knows you'll go great places with it and do some good. Wonders who you might call aboard the Ark with you.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
After spending a life on the rails, he's eager to ride the skies with you. Just let him pack his rollerboard, and he'll roll aboard. Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave. Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Alright, cool. But we're not leaving on the Ark. We're freaking whatchamacallit, destroying these world beasts. We gotta go.
Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is properly armed. He's happy to tell you that the cannon he's been working on now just needs ammunition. He says his old friend Boom makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyrosticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros. If you're fast, you have a shot at catching some of them before they go off. Boom has named the place Puff Duff Bluff. It sounds silly, but it's an accurate description considering most of the pyros are duds, seeing as they're as old as the old world.
Okay, we need Puffy the Boofs and Bluffs or whatever. I don't know. We're over here. All right, here we go. Oh, launch me!
That's a bang plant, where Toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in their faces.
Okay. You mean like a weapons depot?
One at a time.
Sorry about that, bruh. Cool. And away we go. How did that fit through the door?
That looks like an unbanged pyrostick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Don't know why you could just take the container before they freaking launched, but you know what? We like things the hard way.
The pyrosticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the merc puff where it counts. He hopes so, as there's no plan B, or more correctly, plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Plan A was to take on the Worldeaters by foot, or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down there was a bad idea. Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyrosticks, it squirts guppos, scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the merc puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to GILL. He has a natural sonar and knows where the guppos sub the surf. This means you'll have to go visit GILL at Burblebottom. Find GILL and he'll be able to tell you where to find the guppos. He used to run a pet shop stocked with guppos, but since they've become more difficult to find, he's diverted his attention to make them grow in numbers instead of giving them away.
Okay, GILL knows. GILL sure does knows. Oh boy. Yeah, right here. Didn't I just place something or want something? Actually, I mean, this is the closest spot right here. All right, GILL. Where are
This
yous?
is Burblebottom, residence of GILL.
What the heck did he just pull out of there?
Let's see. Amazing how the forest is doing so well, while the tree of life is dying. Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you. Figures it's impossible. As bad as the air might be, the goo is even worse. It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against? It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world if you let it sweep you away. Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty. Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by. Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fighting against the goo. Happy you ride alongside the myriad. They bring a real shine to everything they work with. Thinks that's an excellent point. Riding is life. Work is not nearly as fun. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right?
right where the clay would saw.
He never drank from this pond because of the disgusting things done there.
Take it more toodly way off furrow.
Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills.
The state of man must face with which wife and
He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree, but it's forced to drink poison.
the state of man
Figures you're right, but that doesn't mean he has to drink that.
must face with which the state of man.
His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gill is ready to point you in the right direction.
Me how defeta.
But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting.
Guanene fei, skol neder u.
If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Wiz for whatever he has in mind.
Me how defeta.
Figures he's always been a friend to Wiz, and now he can be one to you too.
Thanks, buddy. I honestly was about to pick the option, hey, why about I just take yours? Goodness gracious, man. I'm like, let's just get to the, you know? We can just fast travel close to there. Actually, nah, it's actually better to just go this way. Now I think I actually have to fast travel. There's the Guppo Grotto. Don't worry, you guys got that.
This is Guppy Grotto.
Whoop. Anti-tentacles. Beware the HT. Okay. Okay, well. Are they the guppies? Oh.
You have a good eye for that stuff.
Wait, do I have to wait until
You
the
never know
jump?
how long anything's been buried underground.
Do I have to wait until they jump or something? Like, come on now. What? Okay, there we go. One more. Ooh. Okay, nope. Put your left foot up, your right foot slide. Man, I memorized that freaking dance easily the first day I heard the song. Granted, I haven't heard the full song, but just saw the dance.
Oh, it's locked.
What was that freaking remark? Okay, we got another one of these.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Can be handy for something. Radioactive. Is that? I was about to say that is. I was about. Let's say I'm like, was that Backstreet Boys? Nope. Imagine Dragons. I know. I think. Okay, we got another one of these. Go that way.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh yeah, we making them count. It's like it's Zelda dungeon.
It's a bit less black out there.
There we go. Alright, where's coming back to you?
That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merc Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination. Being undersurf has meant the Merc Puff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. The marks the corporation left behind on the land are everywhere, but they also abandoned technology of which he's sure you only found a fraction.
All right, it's time. Time to test our might. Test your might. I have to do a savey save. I can't do a savey save, but we did one before we came and gave him the fang. Oh my god! What in the world? Oh, my god. I dodged that time. Oh. Keep dodging, 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 dodging. What? Keep dodging, 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 dodging. Come on. Oh. What the? Down with the beast. Come on. Don't know what I did there, but it seemed to work. Oh god. Okay, I need to equip something. Okay, all my. Out the way. Oh! Take that, you giant freaking teenage mutant ninja turtle. Oh, he's like, oh no, he's more like Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Oh! The last Worldeater has been beaten, slain, defeated. There we go.
That was the last of them. You sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Nice. All right, savey save one more time. Save that save one more time. One more time.
He's learned you discovered and activated the last of the arcs. How exciting. Old doesn't always mean bad, especially when talking about tech from the before times. We've lost far more than we've relearned. Just imagine how much more of the world you can see in the Ark, now that the world's still going to be around. You fought well for the world. You can be proud of that, no matter what. Questions if you could possibly have any open spaces left for fellow travelers on that Ark of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Almost can't speak. He's so happy to be joining your voyage, to conquer the skies and everything beyond. Wiz knows it's the same old, but he likes talking to you. Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Alrighty. One last time. What happens if out of date is the mastermind, the evil mastermind behind everything? I doubt it, but we've been fooled before, ladies and gents.
It feels like an ancient dungeon down here.
I mean, it's just a spaceship.
Out of date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Loopalupin stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Loopalupin eye to eye one last time. He's happy to help. Wouldn't be surprised if you met again.
End of the world. Spooky. Accept your destiny. Do I either kill Lupin or let him live? I mean, something tells me that's gonna be the choice. If that is the choice, ladies and gents, I mean, we're gonna let him live. Again, like I said, it wasn't his fault. I mean, he's not bad. I mean, he is bad, but you get my point. It was my momsy, my muma's fault. It was her fault. Because he was different. We're all the same in the end. We all return to the big green and the no. What does freaking I was gonna say Gorilla Grodd? What is this freaking name? Swamp Thing? What does he say? I thought that was a huge Titan statue right there. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I can't escape Attack on Titan for a darn second. Everything returns to the green in the end. There we go. I think that's what he says. Wait, wasn't there a Swamp Thing TV show that came out? It got canceled after the first season. Yeah. They should bring back the freaking Constantine TV show. It was actually really good. I liked it. Well, shout out to the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie. I really like that movie. I know a lot of people don't. I do. And the game crashed on me. Of course it crashed on me. Alright, here I am. I'm back. After the game crashed on me, I am back. You can't keep a good beta down. Oh, I think that's what some say. I mean, granted, I don't know who says that, but you get my point.
Lots of things start moving around toward the end of the day. The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Looper Lupin did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. That the world seems to survive doesn't mean he must. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Myriad tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. Looper Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him. You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it.
Man, he's a lot tougher now. I had the feeling they were all going easy on me. Ugh. Let's equip the shotgun. Hello.
The Seafood is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
How the hell should I supposed to know? Where was he before? That doesn't matter right now. Go. Bad Lupin. Cool. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're up.
But you mean like I'm doing right now? We're all crazy today, Lupin. We end this by fighting you again. Cool. Cool.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power.
We gotta go through this again. He's a lot tougher this time. At least my rifle's doing some work. Owie! God, Jesus. And I'm stuck. Oh. Come on.
The more he does, the stronger he becomes.
Go down, Lupin. God, Jesus. Got him. Note to self, don't press RT while trying to dodge out this dude's way. Oh.
It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by that when he's doing an attack like that. Lupin, I thought we could be, ouch, friends. But all things must come to an end. Like this friendship. I mean, we weren't friends to begin with, but we could have been.
This is how it ends. The Predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
Live and let live.
You continue to make bad decisions and mistakes. Oh, it never ends.
It's easy to make a good decision when there's only one option. The only mistake here is you.
My mistake is letting you speak. My conviction is that the world would be a better place without your voice.
Convincing yourself doesn't win the argument. In the end, we won't remember the words of our enemies, but the silences of our friends.
The weak can't forgive. Forgiveness is a strength. It's not all life and death. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand. Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
Take me away, little Ori.
As foretold, you were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone. You filled the arc, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way, a beginning of something new.
And that, ladies and gents, was Biomutant. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you much. I appreciate it. And before I continue with my outro, ladies and gents, and my overall TLDR review of Biomutant, full disclosure, I did receive this free and early copy of Biomutant from THQ Nordic themselves, so please take my opinion of this game with a grain of salt. And with all that being said, I think overall Biomutant is a good game, really good game. I think this game really shines. Like, graphically, it's really pretty. I think music is really great. Some boss fights are really excellent. The Worldeater boss fights are really fun to do. Some of the mini bosses that you find around the world is pretty damn dope as well. But where it really shines is the gameplay, your different play styles. If you want to go heavy, light, medium, a gunslinger, I think Biomutant does that like really freaking darn good. But I think in my personal opinion, where this game really falters, really hits bottom rock in my personal opinion, to a degree that I really just, it's annoying, is the mission structure and how the game, there's a lot of padding in the game, because the game's really not that long. Like I said in part two, like when we basically ended the tribe conquest thingy with like, hey, okay, let's accept their surrender. I said in that video, part two, I'm like, we basically beat like 75% of the main story, and I wasn't even kidding. We really did. What was left is just freaking doing repetitive missions, like we were doing with the tribes for each character from different parts of the world, and help them with the Worldeater, beat the Worldeater, beat whatchamacallit, Lupin, whatever his name is, and that's basically it. That's all it. And I'm glad it didn't take that long, because like I said, the mission structure is so very boring and repetitive. Go here, get this, come back. Oh no, I actually need this to help you beat the Worldeater. Can you go out and find me this? All right, go out, find that, then come back. And the character's like, wait, no. I need one more thing. Actually, it's that type of mission structure that you just see in a freaking Ubisoft game. Ooh, Jesus Christ! Just like the side quests. The side quests are mainly fetch quests. I mean, that's basically what this game is. Like, the mission structure is fetch questy, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of that in other games, but there's like, this is all of this game is. It's just fetch questy. It just really got very bothersome and annoying, and really boring, and brought down my enjoyment of this game. But again, like I said, ladies and gents, I think the customization is really great. The music's great. The boss fights, the Worldeater boss fights are great. Some of the mini bosses you meet around the world are pretty damn great, and the gameplay is great. How you can customize your character, how you want to fight, how you want to tackle each fight is pretty darn cool. Again, what your build is going to be, I think it's really great in that aspect. But it's just the mission structure, even the story to a degree. I'm just like, okay, like, you're just Destiny. People are reacting to you like they already met you, and dialogue choices and dialogue you have with characters don't match up and make sense. Not getting to the point or anything like that. Having random conversations with characters are like, okay, I'm here to get this one item from you. Why are we having a conversation about your life story? I don't freaking care. I want to know about the one thing. I didn't ask for your life story and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, gameplay is where it shines, and all that good jazz. But yeah, Biomutant, ladies and gents, A good game to a really good game. So like 7.75 in my personal opinion. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. I am planning on, I actually have no freaking clue if I'm being honest. Let's see, I'll have this done the week it comes out, so probably the week after that, which is close to E3, I might be continuing my Mass Effect 2 walkthrough. Yes, no, maybe so, hopefully. If not that, hopefully I'll be starting a new walkthrough. It might be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids. If not that, then it might be Necromunda Hired Gun. I think that's what it's called. That game looks awesome. It looks like Doom, Bulletstorm, Quake. Like, it looks freaking out of this world. It looks pretty damn interesting. So yeah, there's still so much content coming to my channel, ladies and gents, from now to the end of 2021. That's in one. So make sure you subscribe, have the notification bell turned on, and make sure you set notifications to all so you receive all my channel posts, updates, video posts, and live stream posts when I do start my next walkthrough, my new walkthrough, or continuing old walkthroughs. So yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you. Much I appreciate it. Before I let you guys all go, if you guys can please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. It helps with the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos or go live to live stream next time. And when you do hit that notification bell, ladies and gents, make sure you set notifications to all so you receive all my channel post updates, all my video posts, and all my live stream posts as well. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, families, cats, and dogs, and who nots. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. Did I say that right? B-A-Y-T-U-H. Man, I've had the name Baytuh for like, what, 10, 12 years. I should know this. Know how to spell my name. Yeah, B-A-Y-T-U-H on Twitter. If you want to support me even further than just subscribing to my YouTube channel, leaving a like, share my channel and my videos to your friends and families, please consider donating some of your extra monies you have lying around to my Patreon and or PayPal. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, B-A-Y-T-U-H. You do not have to do either of those. That's 100% optional, but please note, ladies and gents, any and all donations are much appreciated. With all that being said, ladies and gents, without further ado, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on my next walkthrough. Peace.